So I didn't really know what was going on. I didn't know what had happened at that point.
We weren't in there for, I would say not even 5-10 minutes. And that's when she had coded.
But I also remember looking at Shawna and thinking, this isn't gonna happen on my watch. Like, you're gonna make it. We're not doing this.
We were planning a trip to the Black Hills. It was Super Bowl weekend, and the week before, I had had some pain down my arms, a little bit of numbness, those types of things. But I have had back problems before, and I was like, okay, maybe I need to get to the chiropractor or something like that. So I didn't go in before we went off to the Black Hills because I was like, oh, I don't want to hinder that. We'll just go, and then I'll take care of it when I come back.
She seemed fine for the beginning part of the weekend. We did a lot of fun things out and about, and she was active and normal and, like she said, bubbly. When it continued and it was like making her want to take a nap during the day and things like that, that's just so not like her.
One of my friends was like, you just don't look yourself, you look a little bit pale. And then I was talking to her about some of the symptoms that I had.
And at the end of the conversation, we kind of decided together, but it would be better to just go in.
Caitlin came up to me and said, hey, we're gonna go to the ER in Deadwood. Shawna's not feeling very well. And I'm like, yep, sounds good, let's go.
Within not very long of us being there, she went unresponsive.
Caitlin and I were just kind of like, we don't want to step on toes, we don't want to cross any boundaries. But we had said, we're both nurses, do you mind if we help?
So that's when I coded and went into cardiac arrest, and they started CPR.
I've been a nurse for how long, and I have performed CPR and have patients that have coded before, but when it's someone you love and care about, that's very different. It's very different.
Shannon had that under control. She was doing great. So I looked at what other things I could do. Could I find supplies? Could I look for a vein? Could I, there's so many other things in a code that need to be done that I felt like the other set of hands.
They did move me to Rapid, and I went by ambulance, and I also went into cardiac arrest on the way to Rapid too. I ended up having 2 stents put in my right coronary artery. It was almost 100% blocked. So that's what instigated the heart attack and cardiac arrest. But it was really a lot to process. I didn't even know. I lost almost a whole day of my life that I don't remember. It was a lot to process, still is a lot to process. But I definitely feel that God was involved in all of it. I live on my own, so if I would have stayed at home, I probably would not have gone in when I should have. I wouldn't have been encouraged to go in when I did, and I wouldn't have my friends there to fight for me when I couldn't.
As a nurse, a medical professional, we have to learn CPR. Nurses, doctors, we all need to learn it. And people always think that these things happen in a hospital or, cardiac arrest isn't going to happen around them. But it's important for everybody to learn it because it can happen anytime, anywhere, to anyone. It doesn't matter who you are.
When somebody goes down and they aren't breathing, that's when you use it. That's when you spring into action.
If you're in a situation like me, you might not know your family history, or you might not know the signs. It shows up differently for everyone. So if you can at least pay attention to and know your own body to know what is different and what might be a trigger and what might be a sign is super important.
With Shawna in particular, I think it taught me to treasure each day with her. Because you never know. And don't wait to say something. And don't wait to spend time with someone, because you never know.
Because my friends were nurses, they could jump in and assist. Because this was after the Super Bowl, late at night in Deadwood at the ER, and they were really all hands on deck, and they were very instrumental in why I'm here today.